Hello and welcome to the official stream of Sheever and Bulldog! Yay! And the unofficial stream of StarLadder. That was where it was going. We're gonna watch two games today, both featuring NVMI, the winner, of course, of DreamHack Moscow Game Show League, rather. And we're gonna see them first go up against Empire and afterwards go up against Team Tinker. And for that, I just already mentioned it, I'm not alone. I am joined by AdmiralBulldog. Also, yeah, it's a bit of a constructed draft screen, but I had to do that due to YouTube issues, so just so you're aware. Oh well, thank you for being here, and of course also thank you for being here, Bulldog. Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Thank you for having me again. I thought it would not happen after last time.
Why not?
I don't know.
There were a lot of positive
Well,
reactions. I reacted positively as well. You reacted positively as well.
Yeah, it's true. It was amazing. It was amazing. Just like this game is gonna be.
I hope so. So far, by the way, for people that aren't really following the standings of StarLadder all that well, both teams are kind of even, or at least Empire has played 3 games so far, lost 2, won 1. Great, amazing. And for NVMI, they've only played 4 games so far, won 2, lost 2. So they're kind of like in the balance. One of these two teams is gonna be on 3 losses, and I don't think that this is a team that they really would want to lose against, because these are 2 teams that can still be in the top 4, and you need that head-to-head count if that happens. What do you think about these 2 teams?
Well, at first I thought NVMI was not so good. You know, I mean they have Goblik, Illidan, and Scandal. I respect a lot. I'm not too familiar with DK Phobos and Lil. But right now in StarLadder, like, there's so many teams right now, so many good teams, and right now the scene is kind of unstable because of so many roster changes. So you'll see all these tier 1 team kind of losing to weaker teams. So, however, in this matchup, I think it's pretty even because NVMI just won their first LAN.
Yeah.
And, that was pretty impressive. I did not expect that. So they're definitely good.
Yeah, I think a lot of people weren't really expecting that to happen, to be honest. It was unfortunately not. I was not able to watch the games, but I've been told that it were some wonky games. The thing, though, that I find most interesting here, I mean, Goblik is being credited for being, of course, an amazing drafter and all that stuff, and normally comes out with different types of heroes, different heroes played in different ways. But we have not seen that from him in a while. Is that because this patch is done for you? Like, is it kind of the same heroes and we'll not see a change? Although we did see Doom drop off, I guess that still changed.
Yeah, you keep seeing these, especially like this game. It's Racer, Death Prophet, and Skyvet Mage, the top picks right now. Brewmaster as well, I guess. Tinker, I think they only Empire started playing Tinker a lot. Resolution plays is very good, so they just ban it out. I respect. Usually it slides. This Visage ban is interesting. Now I'm not sure why they do that. I've not really seen NVMI play so much Visage, but then again, I've not really seen them play too much.
Yeah, same for me. That's also part of the reason why I wanted to cast these games, because they both should be really good, and I think also kind of defining on, at least on how they play, because they have to bring their A game to this kind of game, and the next game even more so against nearly unbeaten Team Tinker in the group ranking so far. So very important games for them. And we have got Empire going back to the IO Gyrocopter. We have seen quite a few games of Gyrocopter again, at least for example in the Western scene, not so much in other scenes, to be honest. IO Gyrocopter, what do you think? Is it all back? Like, is it still as good as it used to be?
Well, we've played Empire sometimes in Scrim, and I think they're the only team that really plays Gyro. I don't see any other team play it that much. Maybe Navi did it sometime, but it's very annoying to play against, and it makes Gyro super strong in team fights, just like Wisp does it to pretty much any carry. But I don't know, like as soon as this flash cannon goes out, Gyro is pretty weak. And I don't know, like when you play against Gyro, it's like he seems really strong early game and he kind of hits, but then a lot of times he just falls off and doesn't do anything.
Yeah, well, we're gonna see if they have something to actually pick that Gyrocopter up with, because that's basically what they're looking for, in my opinion. They have got Skywrath and Io as a bit of a support duo going on right there. Centaur off lane, Gyro safe lane farming, and then you need that mid lane hero to bring it all together to make sure that They've got good coverage. They can keep the gyrocopter safe when he is not as strong as he should be. They can have the Centaur be able to at least get some kills even before he has a blink dagger, and of course to help him after he does get a blink dagger. And for mid heroes, for NVMI, I mean, they've picked up 3 cores in their first 3 heroes, basically saying, okay, you know what, we've got these 3. We'll see what we do with the supports. They go for a Treant. It looks like a very scary lineup for me. I mean, if I would have to choose one of these 2 lineups to be like my favorite one, I would go for NVMI. Like, how are you gonna take them on? Team fights, I don't think that Empire can win right now unless Gyrocopter gets really fat. And I'm not sure if Empire is aggressive enough with their supports, or has aggressive enough supports to be able to shut down these 3 cores.
Well, I would be a little bit more scared of Team Empire's lineup because, well, first of all, they're Russian, so they're very aggressive, and then they have these very aggressive heroes. I just see these heroes just snowballing so hard against NVMI and just crushing them if their early phase goes kind of decent, which it can easily do, and this Centaur just jumping in and then Wisp TPs in, like, they can just get crushed so fast, and Void, it's probably going to be the off lane, so he's not going to have much.
True.
So when you Void ult, like, what's the follow-up? Racer can do it a little nuke, DP can do it a little nuke. There's no, like, Skywrath or Sunstrike or anything. Well, then Centaur comes in, stomps, and you BAM!
10 seconds.
Everyone dies.
Fair enough.
But I think if Empire snowballs, they can easily snowball with this lineup and just win super fast.
Okay,
but on
NVMI
the
just
other
went
hand, if
really
it goes
greedy.
aggro, if it goes late game, then yeah, NVMI probably has stronger. I mean, they have DP and Racer and Void.
Yeah. And Enigma to heal their towers up, so turtling against, or rather split pushing or slow pushing against NVMI also basically impossible. For me, this game, I mean, even after what you just said, I still think NVMI is looking pretty strong. The only, like, the weak point in their lineup for me is just the early game. But for that, they've got a Train Protector to keep them
5
safe.
seconds remaining.
If the Death Prophet can get her ulti up in a decent timing and Enigma comes out of the jungle to push.
Reserve time.
Looking at this lineup now, it seems like generally you don't want to place Centaur upwind because if he gets shut down, he's so useless with no farm. Well, if they push against Gyro and Centaur, they can burst so easily with those heroes. I think they're just going to go safe lane. I mean, aggro with Team Empire.
Oh, yeah.
And then you have Centaur safe lane. And then, I mean, you have Enigma Treant in the safe lane.
Yeah, I could see that happening, and yes, I agree.
And Centaur vs Void is pretty even. I'm not sure. I think it's pretty even. Maybe Centaur has a small edge.
But would it not be good for Void because, I mean, he would get more than if he was up against a tri or dual lane. That's for sure.
Well, he's not going to get enough anyway, because whether he has Mask of Madness or not, it doesn't make that much of a difference. And after that, he needs so many items to make like, he can't jump in and kill someone this early, whether he gets the Mask of Madness or not, really. So I think they're just going to go aggro, and I think they're going to snowball Team Empire if they played right.
Well, we'll see if they play it right. They have got their last hero selected. It's a Dragon Knight, so hero for their mid, a solid hero, one that can do really well when already turning level 6, and probably is difficult to gank before that time, and is overall just a very strong mid. I actually like it. I saw that, of course, the Invoker was banned by NVMI, which is also would have been a really nice hero, also a hero that is better for turtling, but Dragon Knight is a bit more aggressive than Invoker, at least in this case, I find. They can also try and take down some early towers if they indeed do well in the early game and are as aggressive as they want to be and can be. So let's take a look at who's playing what. We've got ourselves Empire from the Dire side already rotating into the Radiant jungle, and NVMI on the Radiant side. For Empire, Always Wanna Fly playing Skywrath Mage, Mag on the Centaur, Resolution, the Dragon Knight with Solo playing the Io, and Silent their last one. Let's see if they can find someone. That's gonna be a slow up on 2. Nice Midnight Pulse coming out from Lildo. Let's see if their Resolution is going down first. He tries to run away from this one. One more hit. That's gonna be your first blood. Illidan will take that one on his Razor, and the rest of Empire is fleeing the scene. And that is gonna be very unfortunate, but I love that Midnight Pulse instant cast from Lil. I think that made a big difference. It kinda scared Empire away as well.
Yeah, you must be confident when you make that decision, because it does cripple your wood a lot with jungling.
Yeah.
But if you just take the calculations, like they probably take down every hero like 2 or 3 times. That's like so much damage.
Begins.
And it definitely won them the fight right there. So it was definitely worth it. And who got the first blood? Racer? Oh, that's not so good.
Not so good for Empire, but good for NVMI, I guess. That's gonna be a rich Razor for sure. But that was everybody of Empire as well that I introduced right there. I think I got everybody. Yeah, I think I did. With Silent as the last one on the Gyrocopter, and they are indeed running an aggressive tri lane. We've got Goblak playing the Treant Protector, one of his signature heroes, supporting Illidan on this bottom lane. In the jungle, it is Enigma that has, unfortunately for him, got his Midnight Pulse first. But he'll be able to right-click Mud Golems. I guess that's nice for him. In mid lane, Scandal playing as Death Prophet, and we got ourselves DK Phobos on the Faceless Void on the offlane.
This is not so fun for Enigma. Like, yeah, he should probably just go to a lane and steal some experience.
Until
or maybe this is fine. Well, this is gonna take a while.
It is.
Yeah, and bottom seems to be pretty easy for Empire. This Racer is gonna get a lot more now because of that kill. It's gonna get face boots really early, and that's gonna help him a lot in this lane.
How do you see this this tri lane, by the way? Tri lane against dual lane. How much potential does Empire actually have to kill off either one of these two? Or rather, Illidan?
Well, probably not very high, because they're going to be at the tower most of the times, and I mean, unless they're out of position, because they're just going to slow with Skywrath, and then you just run in with Gyro and you die from the rocket barrage. But you have to be a lot very out of position for that to happen, and I don't think that should happen. So I don't think they're going to dive bottom, and it's going to be pretty hard for them to dive as well against a Treant Protector. That's just gonna spell doom for them. They're gonna lose there for sure. I think they're just gonna be content in farming here, which is not so good for Empire, I guess.
No, they're also getting. I mean, they're just getting Pharma on Mag. He's got 5 last hits for now, up against the 9 of DK Phobos. Of course, it's still only 2 minutes into the game, so in theory, he doesn't really say that much. Apart from that, DK Phobos is, in theory, winning the lane already. So we'll see if that will continue to happen. But so far, Mag is actually struggling a bit here.
What Orb of Venom? It's very aggressive, and I thought the centaur had 8 tangos. I don't understand how he could have used all of them already. That doesn't make any sense.
No, 8? Why would he get 8?
Well, he has only a stout shield, and then healing salve me by double tango, and so did Faceless Void, but he's got 3 left. Not sure how he could have used them so fast.
Felt maybe like he was harassed too much.
Maybe he just bought for, I'm not entirely sure, but I saw the Void having 8 for sure.
Oh yeah, the Void is almost through them. He is getting harassed quite a bit. Of course, he is trying to harass that centaur as much as he can, and with that takes return damage.
He went backtrack 2 in as well. That's very safe build. I guess it's for the double edge, but I don't know. It's a very defensive build, and I don't expect that from a Russian. I'm a bit disappointed.
Looks like Illidan might be in some trouble. They're gonna try and dive him. Let's see if they have enough damage. The living armor is on cooldown for the moment, and Illidan is trying to flee. I don't think he can make it out, though. Not in time, not against this. That's gonna be IO taking the kill on Goblak. Unfortunately, not leveling that fast, so living armor has just a really long cooldown.
Yeah, I don't think they could have done that if Treant was there. If you use Leeching Seed and just hits the Whisper anyone, and they split the Rocket Barrage, that's not gonna happen. They're probably gonna lose or trade one at least. So, but since Razor was all by himself, pretty easy kill. So it's I'm not sure what Treant was doing there.
He knew that they were coming in, and he backed off, knowing that they would die.
They just left his carry?
He just left his carry. At least that's what it looked like to me. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe there was some miscommunication there.
Must be, because why would you leave your carry alone, especially when I mean, Rocket Barrage was used by the Gyrocopter to clear out the wave, and that should already be a sign like, okay, they're coming in, they're gonna dive. In the meantime, though, in mid lane, we have, of course, got a matchup that we haven't talked about that much just yet. Resolution just sitting on 22-2. Within the other side, it is the Death Prophet sitting on 27-4, so slightly ahead, but very even up against this Dragonite. Do you feel like there should be a winner out of this? Because both of these heroes are also known for when they reach the right level, they'll start pushing. Who would you feel like is in favor in this case?
I think it's pretty even, and both of these players are super talented in the laning and just overall. But it's very, very easy for them to play this lane as well because they know the supports are bottom, so they just bottle crow. They don't have to care about anything but just CS.
Silent might be out of position on this bottom lane. In comes Solo and almost want to fly, trying to save their carry, but I don't think it's gonna happen at all. So that's gonna be 1 kill for Enigma. And perhaps also some trouble for always want to fly. No, the extra movement speed from Stolen will come in. A lot of damage stolen though. Well, I say a lot. It's actually turned out to be 50. He's not maxing out Static Link, which is, I guess, understandable if you're up against an aggressive tri-lane. Yeah, I'll allow it, but good kill. And just a bit of a too aggressive positioning from Silent there.
I didn't exactly see what happened, but they were diving a lot, and this time Treant was there and even the Enigma, and they punished it a lot.
Yeah.
So you can see there, and that caused, you know, this is really bad for Empire. I'm not sure the supports are even going to go there anymore. They're probably going to rotate. And it's going pretty poorly top as well. Maybe Wiz a bit more one-sided for Void than I thought. Not entirely sure.
Yeah, I mean...
But it looks like he's winning the lane very hard right now.
Yeah, 14 for 1 for the Centaur, with DK Phobos sitting on 34 for 13. That's quite insane, and that's just... That must have been some form of outskill, or do you feel like it's just a defensive build and perhaps a bit of Bash Log / Orb of Venom, or what do you think the cause is for this one?
Well, it's possible that Centaur used a lot of tangos when they were fighting level 1. Because I'm pretty sure he had 8 tangos. But it's an easier lane for Void, I would say, so it's probably just a matchup and a little bit of skill as well. But Mag is really good, so it's probably mainly the matchup that's pretty bad for him.
Yeah. Well, good news for NVMI though, because they needed this early game to at least not go very bad for them, because as we already pointed out, they have probably got the better late game in this matchup. So for them, that they're not really losing any of the lanes, it's all good news. I do like Empire's warding though. They have got this dire jungle, rather radiant jungle, under their control. They've placed wards on all entry points, and they'll make sure that Enigma is being shut down, which is basically the thing that NVMI has over Empire, like in terms of greediness. They've got 4 people farming rather than 3. But this Enigma is not getting all that much.
No, but it's getting a little. If you compare to Empire supports, they're not getting much. They're getting nothing in terms of farm, and they're getting not so many levels either. And both of those supports are pretty level dependent.
Yeah. Needed level 6 on IO to be able to, not even to relocate, but just to offer the threat on the map, and also to make sure that Gyrocopter can always farm safely, and you can take him out away from danger if need be. They're still running this aggressive tri-lane though, and yeah, they're not only not getting a lot of farm, they're also taking away levels from the Gyrocopter, who's sitting at level 6, and actually they're gonna go in. Cooldown coming down, Godlack is gonna be dead, and it is Illidan. Get some help from Lil, but I don't think that's gonna be... actually, it is gonna make them back off. Well, they get a kill.
They have the Centaur as well. The Centaur also can help them disengage very easily.
Yeah. Do you think they should have gone further?
No, there's no way, because Void can just TP in Chrono, and it can go really, really bad for them.
Fair enough.
I mean, the Centaur has definitely called out that Void has full mana and the TP ready, so the aggressive trying knows that.
Yeah. Enigma has a black hole at the same time as well, so would be an extra threat there for Empire. But they got a kill out of that rotation, and I think that with that the aggressive tri lane is like, okay, you know what, we did all we could. Now the rotations are really taking form, and one of those is having the supports, or maybe just always want to fly, sitting in mid, so that Dragonite is going to rotate and just leave the lane for the supports to get experience. Resolution with a double damage rune running towards DK Phobos. I don't think he can do anything here though. The Dragon form is up, he has got a Dragon Tail as well, but this is risky play, and he knows it too, so he backs off. And the double damage rune even already ran out, so not really as useful. They're gonna try to push a tower instead.
Yeah, they're just rolling the Dragonite top, so mid can get some. Yeah, they just want to split up, so this support can get level 6, because he's super under leveled on Scarlet Mage.
Structures are fortified.
So you just give mid to him, and just push up instead.
That damage though, he has to be so careful. 1 Crypt Swarm is basically 1/3 of his health.
Dire's middle tower
he can't do much here.
No. Hoping that he can at least get some levels. If Scandal would have... nah, he can't have a way to actually get in range. He knows it too, though. He has got phase boots, of course, but always want to fly. Already, Skywrath is a pretty fast hero, and he's got boots as well, so he should always be able to get away. But he can't stick around for experience, so he backs off. Also, Io is not sticking around anywhere for experience. He's actually sitting in the base.
Gonna fight top now, I'm pretty sure. They're making it deniable. I'm just gonna give it away. Alright, it's not so good.
No, they're trying to find somewhere else.
Top tower has been denied.
But where?
I'm not sure what that was about.
No, me neither.
It was not bot or mid. Maybe a misclick?
It almost has to be. Maybe he thought that there was someone close to him. And that he had to run as fast as possible. But, like, I was looking across the map like, what did I miss? But it didn't seem like I missed anything. Just, well, put it on cooldown. It's not that long of a cooldown, I guess. So it's not that bad. Does make sure that Scandal feels a lot better about maybe making the shade. Oh, bye boots. Oh no, he picked him up just in time. Scandal could have denied that, I think. Do you think?
On the boots?
Yeah, he put his tranquils on the floor while he took the small camp.
I didn't see that.
Maybe he's gonna do it again against the next camp. No, Scandal's teleporting out. His Invis rune ran out. He'll be going mid and runs right into Resolution, who just popped his dragon form, seeing if he can make something happen. In the meantime, on the bottom lane, looks like they want to try and go again as well. Or just at least hanging around with a full tri-lane again, surprisingly enough. Level 4 still for the Skywrath and level 5 still for the Io. Comparing that to the level 5 of the Treant and the level 7 of the Enigma.
Radiant's middle tower has been denied.
And that's a second denied tower. Yeah.
It's really a big deal. You lose so much gold on it, and you get so big momentum when you get a tower, and now that both of them were denied, it's 200 gold for everyone, and it could have been a lot more, so that really hurts them. And since the trial lane kind of fell, because this racer's, it's got a good farm. It's got a Midas.
Yeah.
A Midas, alright, that's interesting.
That's a bit of a late Midas. Do you think it's worth it? I mean, they are banking a late game, so I guess they feel like they can.
For sure, so they're just gonna take it, just chillax and get some farm, and let the Empire come to them.
Makes sense. They're waiting for the teleport into Chronosphere, perhaps, if Empire oversteps their boundaries. And so far, I mean, 2 towers denied. I think NVMI is pretty comfortable in this game. For Empire to be aggressive, they need to have that IO level 6, I guess. What do you think they're waiting for? Oh, they're going for the top indeed. Mag is dead. Very, very dead. Exorcism used, and should be able to make a dent in this tower as well. If Always Wanna Fly comes too close, he might be in some trouble, because DK Phobos has got a time walk, and if he gets a bash there, we'll see. Oh, there we go. Where's the bash? Where's the bash? There's the bash, and that should be resulting into a kill. Crit Swarm?
Let's go madness.
Crit Swarm? Oh my god, didn't reach it. That IO, they were rally, yeah, solo. Coming in, DK Phobos now in a lot of trouble. Silence stop and dead. That's gonna be amazing for Empire. That was an amazing kill for them. I really...
Jesus Christ. That Death Prophet almost got him.
Oh, cooldown coming down for Scandal. In also come the spirits. Relocate in. Ow, wait a weird relocate. Thank you for that. Okay.
I don't like it.
And
that
relocate was quite interesting. To say the least.
Yeah, they didn't combo. He used the relocate just as Centaur ult came on. So it was a bit miscommunication there, I guess. Yeah. It's a bit unfortunate. It would have been a really big kill.
Do you think that Death Prophet could have had that Skywrath earlier, and that he just waited with the Crypt Swarm so that Void could take the kill, or was he just not in range?
I'm not sure. I don't think you should never let a hero take a kill. You should just kill if you see it. There's no such thing as kill stealing, really. So I don't think so. I think he probably was just out of range. The Centaur really needs his stagger now. And they Wisp 6 now, and as soon as they get Centaur's Blink Dagger, they can kill anywhere on the map pretty easily. The tree armor's not gonna do much because Gyros is gonna barrage it down.
Yeah.
But the Centaur died, it delayed it a lot, and it's really bad for them. You should have. It's Finite 14. Like you should have it. You should have it by now.
He's still pretty close. I guess if those towers weren't denied, he would have had it as well.
Yeah,
so that's two factors already. Oh, might have a bit of a skirmish here. Goblack, trouble, double edge, dead. There he goes. Looking for maybe Illidan getting a return kill. He got 84 damage and just that kill goes his
Black
way.
hole.
Max, stampede away. Enigma really wanted to go for that black hole.
Yeah, that's worth
Dire's
it.
middle tower
Made a lot
is
of
under
rotation
attack.
there. Oh, Void. Oh, God.
Oh, he gets resolution. Is he able to do this though? He needs some help. Oh, he gets some help as well. Litten here. He's not gonna plasma field, but the right clicks are there, and that's all he needs. Gets another kill. Good rotation. And actually, I mean,
They're
exactly what you
wishful for
said.
bottom now.
They're just waiting for
Dire's
Empire
middle
to
tower is under attack.
If
go
he
in.
blinks in here and they get black
Dire's
holes,
middle tower has been denied.
now they show
Dire's
Enigma.
bottom
Not gonna
tower
go
is
now.
under
Now,
attack.
there is a blink dagger available on the centaur. The relocate, as you mentioned, is also available, and they're rotating Skywrath into bottom lane.
They're
So it looks
going.
like they want to go in. Indeed. Where's their relocate? There it is. Little is gonna be in some trouble, but he hits the black hole up onto Silence, still on the outskirts. Gets the cooldown off as well, but living armor keeping it up for a little while longer. Not enough though. Turns into 1 kill for Empire.
Dire's top
I think it
tower
could have
has
gone a lot
fallen.
worse for NVMI, so that black hole definitely did help, but well,
Yeah,
good
and they got
reactions,
top
but
tower meanwhile.
they did.
So I think NVMI is okay with that.
Yeah, well,
And
unless
this
Scandal
Racer
dies
also
right now.
has-
Radiant's bottom
Scandal
tower
3,000
is under
has
attack.
got his ult coming back to him soon. Yep, there we go. Resolution can't take him.
So this racer had Midas at around, was it 13 or something? 12?
Yeah, 13 I would say. 13.
And now he all of a sudden had 3,300 gold. Somehow.
Radiant structures
Sure
are
how that
fortified.
happened.
Radiant's
Well, he's
bottom
got
tower
himself some
is under
drums.
attack.
He is sitting on, he is second highest on net worth, actually, right now.
Radiant's bottom
Third
tower
after that
has
tower.
fallen.
Finally, tower goes away with Empire. Silent gladly takes that one.
Yeah. It's looking not so good for Empire right now. This guy is not going to be able to carry a game like this, I don't think. There's no way.
Well, there has to be a way. Do you feel like it's gonna be turning into a game for a rapier, or is it too early for that? Like you said, like when the centaur has his blink dagger and Io has his relocate up, they can kill anybody on the map. Is that no longer the case, or how do you feel
Yeah,
about
if
that
they,
now?
if they do that successfully and get some pickoffs here and there, they can definitely come back into the game. I mean, it's not looking that bad for them. Like, Front Gyro is pretty good, and they also have a DK. So, and now they're gonna smoke. And they want Shadowblade on Dragon Knight, so they just want to go for pickoffs, kill here and there, and get a tower on it. And if they do that successfully a few times, they're definitely ahead. And bottom,
And they're smoking up.
oh, this Racer is dead. Yeah, Racer is dead.
He's got a teleport, but yeah, I don't think that's gonna matter at all. Everything used on him. There's really no getting up. Also, I mean, regardless of smoke, that was a bit of a interesting position from the Razor, because they've got one ward that doesn't see that much. Not sure why that's over there, because those trees block part of it. But it's surprising that it was out
Yeah,
so far with a lot of people missing on the map.
He definitely should not have done that. I mean, it was enough that
Radiant's
Centaur was there,
bottom
just
tower
blink
is
and
under
stun, and
attack.
then a Wisp bolt, and he dies.
Yep.
So I don't know what. I think it's something that Ilo does. That's a few. Sometimes he overextend in terms of farming. Sometimes.
Too confident in his own ability. Well, let's see if Phobos can make it right. He's got himself a Maelstrom, and I think this phase as Void is doing a lot better than I personally was expecting as well, and maybe better than NVMI was expecting. But he is turning into maybe more of a carry even right now for this moment than the Razor is. He is very scary, and level 11 on top of that. And Resolution with the Shadow Blade finds himself DK Phobos. He's surrounded by 3, and it's not going to be enough for the tree to come there. Never mind what a threat he is. I'm just talking about how much of a threat he is, and he just ends up dying like that. I'm sorry for jinxing
Yeah, the
you.
Skywrath Mage has max Ancient Sealed, so the Centaur burst is so much stronger. And all magical spells, obviously.
Yeah,
So their burst is insane right now, and I think he had Mask of Madness on. Not sure.
that could
So
be.
yeah, he dies in half a second.
And they still don't have control over the jungle. I mean, looking at the wards.
Yeah, three wards from Empire.
Yeah, and as I said, I mean, the Observer Ward on the river, what do you think about this Observer Ward? Is it just a smart one to have, or is it just a stupid one to have? Because they're not seeing, like, the south part of the ward, basically. Because the trees are in the way.
I guess the only reason they have it there is so it doesn't get dewarded. If they would place it anywhere else, it probably would have been dewarded. Well, at least more likely, so they're just putting this ward to see if anyone rotates in. But every time they rotated in, they smoked, so it hasn't done anything really. So I think it's fine.
Oh, fair
They don't
enough.
really need to see the rune.
No, but they do need to see who's coming into the jungle. Oh, instantly the D wards come out. Make sure that well, more wards already are placed also. But make sure that Void or anybody else that farms in their woods can actually farm the woods Resolution with the haste rune showing up on bottom lane. This time it's Resolution that is in a quite tough position because his haste rune has just run out. And he is surrounded by quite a few heroes. Chronosphere, nicely done. Phobos gets him as well. Should be enough damage to take him down. In comes a slow Resolution, indeed taken down. Oh, that's just a confidence Chronosphere, to be honest. I
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
definitely. You need it. It's a pretty simple Chronos, really. Like he was just backing. He would obviously be there, but you definitely need some confidence to just blind or do blind Chronos. And some players don't have the guts for that all the time, and it's very
Oh,
important to do
Goblik.
it sometimes.
Goblik just got a new gem. I think he might lose it. Yeah, he definitely just did lose it. That's a big, big blow. Who got it? The Gyrocopter picked it up. They just got that gem.
Yeah, and if you think about net worth, it's like, what is it, 900? So you lose it, and then again, it's just like almost 2k difference in net worth all of a sudden.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
That is quite sad. I mean, it was just newly acquired, so can't really end up buying another one. And map control in this game is so important for Empire, because then they can actually jump people, as you've been talking about as well. Then they can actually find those targets that they can burst down real fast. So if they have map control, their game is in their hands. For NVMI, it's mostly about just still finding safe places to farm. And who would feel
Yeah,
safe
they're
now?
really scared right now. They're just staying, like in this area right here. They don't dare to go out. It's so easy to die now.
By the
Should
way, do you
probably
know
do
what
some dates.
NVMI means? Because I do. Is its a question? I know.
I have no idea.
Well,
me.
I know that it's the Russian text, and then I can't pronounce the Russian text, but I do know what the Russian text means. It means we're lucky we're playing. Isn't that cute?
We're lucky we're playing.
We're lucky, and then like a space thing, like a comma, whatever, and then we're lucky we're playing.
It's not luck. It's science. You have computers with microbes and shit. No luck. Science.
It's a bit of luck as well. They find it lucky that they have this career path. They're lucky they're playing.
No, it's skills. It's no luck.
Okay. Well, they have the skills too, so they have skill
They have
and
to
luck.
rename.
That's the more scary combination right there. They don't have to rename.
Yeah. Rename.
Nam
please.
vazet me igram. We're lucky we're playing.
Shouldn't they be called Navi 2 or something?
It seems to be having some lag on the server. Do you have lag on the server?
It just stuttered for a moment.
Yeah. Yeah, right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, at least it's not me. Sorry, guys. We're watching via Dota TV, of course, so any kind of server lag can happen, unfortunately. As we have a
Team fight.
wraparound smoke gang. Let's see if they can make this happen. Resolution.
Whoever
Was
gets
on the
this
fly.
fight is
Mag
from-
coming in from behind. Lil's already standing ready there. It is gonna be a black hole, perhaps. Hoofsum coming in. Lil's already gonna get bursted down before the black hole even starts. Chronosphere hits up on 3 though. Is it gonna be enough? Solo Resolution taking a beating. Resolution will end up going down. It's a slideshow, but a slideshow that seems to be going in favor of Empire, as they've already taken 3 down, and they might be looking for more. They won't be able to find any more because everybody else went back to base. Io and Dragonite died, which is definitely not favorable, of course, for Empire, but they did get 3 cores in return, which is nice, and good initiation on, of course, the guy that could turn it all around with a black hole.
Yeah, I'm not sure how they lost it. I mean, this Wisp TP'd into the Chrono.
Yeah.
I didn't see what happened to this Death Prophet. I think he should have been able to clean it up,
Radiant's
because he
middle
went
tower
on
is under attack.
the Enigma and just killed him.
Yeah,
I'm not
he
sure
just
how
died
this
real fast.
Death Prophet died. Guess it was the BKB from Gyro. Just cleaned them up.
Yeah, and
Oh,
the
always
Dragonite
wanna fly.
always want to fly. He will end up dead by the looks of things. That Midnight Pulse doing its work. I'm not like you're still having lag spikes, right?
What was that?
Radiant's
Do
middle
you still have
tower
lag
is
spikes in
under
the game?
attack.
Is it still like? Was it a slideshow for you too?
Yeah, it was. And it's
Okay.
stuttering still a bit.
Yeah. Okay. It's just checking that it's not me. That it's not something that my computer is doing to me. But But yeah, this is starting to look pretty even again. Because the gem is there's a new gem. Is this no? Yes, it's a new gem. Because they got the Dragonite. I guess the Dragonite was the carrier of the gem. They got the gem and they left. They took off. So map's wide open again. The fight was, even though slightly in favor of Empire, still fairly even because they can't take anything. Oh god, again? Are you kidding?
Why are you here? Get the gem.
The gem.
Please.
Wow. Okay.
That's a roll from that, it seems.
He didn't walk up the high ground to check forward there. If he walked up, he could have seen it. In the meantime, Stampede used by Mag to get away from DK Phobos here on the top lane. Whose farm, by the way, has halted quite a bit.
Yeah, this Gyro is getting too strong now. It's almost 50% ahead in net worth of the other carries.
Yeah.
And he went Ascension Yasha, which is interesting. I mean,
it's a loadout build.
It's okay. Yeah, I guess. Not sure how I feel. Like it's an overall okay item, I guess.
Do you feel like he's also gonna go for an Ethereal Blade? Something that Loda used to do?
No, I don't think so. He's gonna go Butterfly for sure.
Okay.
And then he's gonna kill everyone. Pretty much. Guess I underestimated this Gyro a bit. He's really crushing.
Yeah, he only
0 skills in helping myself.
This is a bit unusual. Not even one, I mean.
Yeah, I think a value point in it, but I don't know.
Well, he's got himself only 1 death to his name, and he's been in 9 out of the 12 kills, of which 6 are actually for himself. So he is indeed doing really really well. And while at the same time, Illidan, of course, not as strong of a carry, he rather starts to be now more of a pushing type of hero with his Aghanims, of course, relying more on the damage to be done by at some point Phase's Void and of course the Exorcism. And that's no longer enough. I mean, Empire's heroes are quite tanky.
They're all getting pretty decent farm.
Oh.
Not sports, tanky. I guess.
No, poor Sky.
But this Enigma hasn't had much of an impact this game.
You're right.
It's because Empire always initiates on him, so it's a hard game for him. But yeah, I see this Void just jumping in, ulting the Scarrow and Wisp, and they can easily win that team fight. It's the problem for NVMI is that they've always gotten initiated on, so it's hard for them to fight. And Heart on Prophet.
Maybe if he has, like, he's going for a BKB right now rather than for a potential Blink. Is there finally going to use the counter that one? Do you feel like he should be getting a Blink, or is a BKB better? Because of course he can use perhaps a Chronosphere to initiate his black hole off, but like as you said, it is Empire that is initiating on him rather than NVMI initiating on Empire.
Well, if he's a baller, he would go Dagger, but if he's smart, he probably would go BKB. So
I guess he's smart.
He's obviously just gonna finish his BKB. All he needs to do is stay out of the fight slightly. It's hard for him to position himself well, because he needs to make sure that if someone gets initiated on, he needs to be close, but he can't be the one who gets initiated on. So it's pretty hard for him.
Yeah.
Right now, he needs his Dagger as well. So they probably should just wait for him to get Dagger, which Empire's not gonna let happen, because they're smoked now and they're gonna fight.
Well, let's take a look if they find someone. Invisibility rune is there as well. Won't be picked up though. They will be able to find themselves Phobos. Goblek is right next to him though. Is there an overgrowth? Yes, there is. There's still a lot of damage coming out on Phobos though. Is it enough to take him down? Stampede coming out. Phobos has still got the silence on him. Now he can go for Chronosphere, but he's dead before the black hole coming in too late. Still hitting up on 2. Illidan coming in to try and help do some damage, but he'll go down to the cooldown from Silent, who comes in from the side. Scandal trying to run, won't be able to. Locked in position, taken down as well. Yeah, I was gonna say, he was up in the air and then he... I was expecting him to be dead, but... Yeah. Does end up going down, and that is 3-0. That was so close, and oh my god, that Agent Seal lasts for ages.
Top tower is under
attack.
Ages.
He was man fighting at the end, because he was like, it's gonna end, but it didn't.
Never did.
It ended when he had 1 HP.
Yeah, and the black hole, of course, came in too late as well to try and save him from that. And that's where you really would have liked to have that Blink Dagger. I guess it will take some time for Enigma to actually get that. The BKB, of course, came in use, but no more damage to
Radiant's top tower has
well, to
fallen.
help out, and of course Silent coming in from the back, annihilating everybody. It is indeed a tricky game, and this time they get actually a tower on in return of it as well. They are actually taking map control extra after a fight, which is not something that they've done before, I think.
And this Shadow Blade is doing so much work this game. They just smoke in, and as soon as they get into a territory where they think they're gonna be, just Shadow Blades in, and you stun one and he's dead, and then it's 4-on-5 all of a sudden.
Yep.
It's really hard for NVMI to do anything about this. They have to 5-man, but then they'll just get split pushed, and right now they're in a super tough position.
Do you still feel that
The
they have
Sleepy-
the better late game? Like, if we are 30 minutes ahead of this one, like if we're in another 30 minutes of farming. Oh, wait a second, hold that thought. Actually, they're looking like they want some blood. They still got that Aegis. They got the butterfly ready. Resolution comes in first. There is a central ward there, and he knows it too. But it doesn't matter. He turns around, goes for Frobos, hoof stomp up onto as well. In the Mystic Flare, down they go. Down they go indeed. Illidan in way too deep, still gets a Skywrath Mage, but that's the squishiest target. Now he goes down for just a support, not worth it. Scandal together with the Enigma, the last two alive, but the Enigma already had to back off. Didn't have his Black Hole because of course he already used it in the previous fight, and overall another fight convincingly taken by Empire.
This DP can't do much in this fight because his team just dies so fast. So when he runs in with ult on, his team is dead. So he just has to run out again. It's pretty sad for him.
Radiant's middle tower
Yeah,
is
it's
under
pretty
attack.
sad.
Radiant's
I'm
middle
wondering how
tower
they
has
can
fallen.
get back into this, because Empire, I mean, they still have that Aegis. They can still just go high ground without really
Every
any
fight is-
repercussions.
Every fight has been the same. They just initiate with DK-san from Shadow Blade, and they instantly kill someone, and now they're 4-on-5 or 3-on-5, and they just lose the fight.
How do you fight it? How do you stop it from happening?
Well, you go 5-man, but then you lose the split push.
Okay, so
You just have to
if you're
you have to
NVMI, how are
outsmart
you
your
winning this
enemy.
game?
you have to predict where they're moving, and then you have to stand with Void to counter-initiate. You just have to predict, and it's pretty hard. It's a hard game.
Doable.
That's all I can say.
Okay. Well, so far Empire has shown mercy and went back to farming for a bit. They lost that Aegis. They probably will. Do you
Yeah.
think they're gonna wait for the next Aegis to push high ground, or are they just gonna go whenever they feel like it? Or are they actually going for a rapier? No, never mind. Satanic. It's a lot more stable.
No, this is Empire, one of the few Russian teams that are just overall solid. They play smart and safe, and well, a lot of Russian teams have developed into that, but generally what you see from Russian teams is that they're kind of crazy and very aggressive and so on, but I think Empire is the most stable, so they're just gonna wait, play safe, farm, not buy a rapier, get Aegis, then push. That's all they're gonna do.
In the meantime, it's back to being a slideshow. Unfortunately, or at least slightly a slideshow. It just goes back and forth.
Dora, please.
Dota, please. I haven't had this issue before. Apologies, people.
Yeah, I'm outraged. Just, I'm so mad right now.
I hope you're outrated, Dota. Not at my little old
Yeah.
stream. No. We'll see though. I mean, NVMI, they're taking the time while they can to try and get some farm on the map. They probably realize that Roshan is the next objective for Empire and will try to get as much as they can. Do you feel like they should go for all-in items, or should they save for buyback? Like, this is always one of the questions that is tricky to realize. Like, when do you feel like, okay, you know what, if I die here, we're gonna lose the game anyway, so I might as well buy everything and not have buyback.
I think NVMI just have to go all out. Just try to win a team fight. Use every resources they have right now. If they buy back, they just lose the game because they're gonna get out farmed and so on. So yeah.
All in, you say. Well, Illidan has got 2,400 gold. Curious to see what he was gonna go for next. What do you think? Oh, he already has
plate
got.
mill.
Actually, he already has his plate mill. Yeah, Sheever's guard. Perhaps.
Sheever's guard, or maybe just AC against this Gyro. Either choice. I mean, either he's selfless, and goes to Shiva's guard, or he's a team player and goes to AC.
Yeah, I guess it's not only good for against the Gyro, but also against the Dragonite that has that extra armor. Just give him that aura, allow Void to maybe do some more damage. Void, by the way, who has had no farm progression for a long time. Still sitting on that Ogre Club. I feel like he had a Minthro Hammer a while ago. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, he did have a Minthro Hammer. He has a BKB ready. Thanks. Proving me wrong.
Yeah, but he had the Maelstrom at like minute 18, I think it was.
Yeah, he had it very fast.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
In 18 minutes almost, he's farmed a BKB. So it's not so good for him, but yeah, it's hard for him to farm. That's the thing. Where is he gonna farm without dying?
Yeah, who knows?
This is how they have to play. They have to play 5 here, but you know, then Empire's not doing anything. They're just farming. So what is NVMI gonna do?
Basically,
They're
from
baiting
what it
bottom.
looks like, they're baiting / waiting until Empire makes a move so that they can counter-initiate. Although counter-initiating, it only works if Empire is not expecting more people to be around there.
Enigma has his dagger now.
Nice.
Big place.
Expecting big
Incoming.
plays. They need big plays
Ready?
as well.
They only have level 1 black hole though. There's no damage. That damage loss. 40 damage. Sad day. Yeah, now they're getting Roche. And Gyro gets Satanic. Alright.
Alright. Game just got a
Like
bit
killing that
harder. And he was also
Luck.
saving an inventory slot for that Aegis. There we go. And
Centaur has Horde.
the lag is
Hitting
real.
Centaur now.
Roshan has
It's over
fallen
100
to the
damage.
dire.
It's a little bit laggy now.
It's quite a bit laggy, yes. Once again, people, it's Dota TV giving us the issues, unfortunately. So, in theory, this is a lag-free stream, but then, with lag. Awesome. Well, let's see. There's a smoke coming out from NVMI. This is gonna be their last chance,
fight.
possibly. If they don't
Here
win this
Goblin
fight.
goes in.
Yeah, where's the Chronosphere? Goes for Silent. Looking for. There's the Chrono. He already put it out, but the animation was just slow. Silent. Black hole. Oh, the blink black hole before. This could be the opportunity. They already taken down the Aegis. And in the meantime, while the Gyro respawns, his team is dead. Silent back up. Tries to what he can. Max jumps back in. Gets a double edge going. Phobos jumps away. Silent is actually doing it. Goes for Illidan, but Illidan has got 224 extra damage. They kill the Gyrocopter and will probably kill off Mag as well. One hit, not able to do it. He didn't want to hit it because of the return damage, I would imagine, but oh my god, that was the best
Dire's
black
middle
hole. You were
tower
saying you
is
were
under
expecting
attack.
plays? You got delivered plays.
The dagger did it.
Told you so.
Careless by Empire,
Dire's
I
middle
guess,
tower
but
is under attack.
yeah, they're still in a super fine position. I don't think this changes much at all. We'll see how scared Empire is going to be if they're just going to continue farming now until the next Roche. I would not think so. They don't have Black Hole now, so they could probably just go. Because that was the only reason they had a chance in that fight. Now that they don't have Black Hole, they're probably just going to push. At least bot tower.
Yep. They can. That wombo combo was the thing they had. Of course, it did make a difference for Silent to be so far out. He did die fairly fast before the rest of his team was able to catch up. And when I say fairly fast, I mean, yeah, he had an Aegis, of course, so he knew he could die, so he probably won't be out that far anymore without backup. But did make a difference for his team. NVMI, they hold on to the tower. I think that's quite a confidence boost. We did have an AC, by the way, for Razor. So, selfless build. What do you feel for
Yeah.
NVMI? Are they just gonna try to continue farming like they have been doing? Like, what changes for them after this fight?
Well, what can they do? Can they go gank? No, I don't think they can because they need the Black Hole to do that. They're going into the
Dire's
jungle
middle
now
tower
with
is under
enemy, so this
attack.
is a bit risky though.
It's their only
Oh,
jungle.
This is very risky.
Their own jungle,
They're
rather.
really manning up here.
Mag.
We'll see what happens.
Oh, he's gonna get found out. Blinks forward. Goblak does not have a blink, only a Yules. Finds himself scouted out. Still, of course, got that gem there up on always gonna fly. Yules up on Mag. Might be in some trouble here. Silenced up as well. Can they take him down? In comes Silent as well, has got a cooldown. They're waiting for the initiation. Chrono on 3, always want to fly, already picked up. In comes Silent though with the cooldown. Mag the only one surviving that chronosphere as Silent is just standing there with his flak cannon, and it's working real well as well. Only now that he's there taking some damage, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter one bit. He could just stand there, and it's NVMI that flees the scene. They get Scandal as well without, with interrupting his teleport rather, and I don't think they should, like, can you really expect Empire to be by themselves at that point? Is the question. Like, they knew they were going in without a black hole, I should point it out.
Yeah, it was a bit risky play, but they got a really good jump on the Void. Like, they instantly killed their 2 supports. So now the fight is 5 versus 3.
Yep.
But it didn't matter, because Gyro hits people, and they die.
He just stood there. He, like, imagine Silence in that case, right? You're pressing your E button or whatever button he has for that, and you're a click in the ground, you're done.
Bottom tower has fallen.
That's all you do.
That's all you do.
Maybe he's homing missile.
Maybe take a sip of water while you're doing that. He just stood still, no movement made, just stand still, get that.
He did click Satanic as well.
Oh yeah, okay. He did click the Satanic. Heals up in the air, in comes the Chronosphere, that's stuck up on 3, already here is Io. And he might be able to help Silent. He indeed does. Black hole coming out though. Hits upon 2. Cooldown there as well. Silent already turned off his BKB. The overgrowth holding me in position. For a while, Dragonite dies. Little did his job of using the black hole and instantly is already dead as well. Illidan still with the static link up on Silent. Does he have enough damage? Phobos jumping forward as well. But Silent is just so fast and he still has solo around here as well. I don't think Illidan can actually kill him off here, not without any kind of disable coming out, especially not with that Homo missile coming out as well. And actually Mag is already preparing for maybe a turn and burn. Looks like Illidan realized that though, and he backs off again. So that means that it's only a tier 3 tower taken down, not actually Rex.
Yeah, they don't have black hole again now. See how confident Empire is, if they want to wait for the DK or not.
Well, like,
looks like they're going in.
Yeah. Who cares about DK? They don't have a black hole, no Enigma, no Midnight Pulse, which is actually a pretty annoying spell still. So let's see. Who can stop Empire? There's the BKB down to 4 seconds is actually helping them now. It makes them able to go in way more often than before.
Void us ult in 2 seconds. This could be bad.
Yeah, there we go. Up on 2. Silent is the target. And he's bursted down. Ooh, right before Solo was able to put him into safety. Down also goes always want to fly. That's a gem back in the hands of Godblack. Solo, he will be relocating back to wherever he came from. He came actually from the base. Oh! Whoa! The gem!
Oh god, the gem!
He didn't take the gem. He just blinked and TP'd
down.
No, bash! No. Oh, heals by Godblack. Nice TP. Solo is a dead IO for sure. At least delay is death, but yeah, a good fight for NVMI, and I guess in that case Empire was slightly overconfident that the black hole was the only thing that was stopping them from going in.
It's one of those moments where they're now like, why did we do that? So stupid. It really, like, there's no reason for them to go there. I mean, they have Void ult. So yeah, they're probably pretty pissed after that fight.
Yeah, let's see. Mag might be in some trouble. Phobos finds him. Attack speed not that high. He's actually not using his Mask of Madness right now on purpose to make sure he doesn't get blown up. In comes Illidan from the side. Stampede used. They're not committing very hard for Mag there. I think that they might have been able to.
There. Get that extra bash maybe with the Mask of Madness.
Yeah. I mean, I can understand that you're careful.
You need to be a man.
You need to be a man. There, you heard it, DK Phobos. Be a man. Next time. He's also going for Aghanims. He's actually really close by, just 300 gold and he's got Nags.
Yeah, and Empire was like almost... I mean, they were in such a good position, and now they kind of thrown that away a bit. They're still in a very good position though, but they probably feel right now that they probably can lose.
Yeah.
Right now they feel their mortality. They're definitely just gonna play more safe now. Wait for Roche, take the Roche, smoke, kill someone, and then go base. This Gyro, 6 slotted.
He's done. No rapier this game for Silent. Not yet anyway. I mean, if this game goes really late, he might feel the need. Do you think you feel the need to actually, if you're up against a Void, do you ever feel the need to go for a Rapier?
Oh, it's pretty risky to do that. I think he's pretty content with his items. He might switch out to something extra eventually. Like I could see just getting a Abyssal Blade, even though his range still think it's pretty good. It's a lot better than Sanchesha, I think. So if he gets to that point where it's so late, I think Abyssal Blade can be pretty good on Gyro. And swap out Face Boots for Power Trust maybe, or Wizard Travel.
Yeah, Boots Travel would seem for me the next step perhaps, but buyback of course as well is going to be more and more important, depending on where the fights happen. If NVMI wins the fight on the side of Empire's map, I mean they can push so fast with that Aghanims coming out from Razor, and with the Exorcism from the Death Prophet, that's going to be really scary, and it's even going to be more scary because there's a refresher done on Illidan. So
Okay.
position of
so
the fight.
NVMI is getting pretty good form now, and what's the only thing that really makes him really strong, I think, is his Void. Like Void of a formed Void, like it's gonna get to that point if the game goes on where he can just solo kill the Gyro in the Chrono. He can't do it yet, but like if he gets 1 or 2 more items, he can solo kill anyone.
Yeah.
So Empire doesn't want this game to go too late. Gyro is 6 slotted. They want to end it soon.
Well, looks like NVMI is also gaining some confidence, moving to the other side of the map for the first time in a long time, and Roshan just spawned, and I think that Empire just saw that with an illusion from Solo. I think that they just got that out. Look at all these sentries around the Roche pit, by the way, from Empire.
What is going on?
They're everywhere, like they're actually placed in a circle around it. It's...
Maybe it's the Gyro buying it for them. He should do it.
At this point,
Because he's
yeah.
full.
Yeah, I would actually really like that as well, if he does that. It makes sense. I do like this this part about the IO Gyro or IO any carry combination though. It just means that your carry can farm somewhere on the map while still being able to be present in all the team fights that you want to be in. So really good. They're actually walking towards the Roche pit right now, realizing that Empire just countered their sentries around the Roche pit, so are probably close by.
They can't TP in with Wisp anymore in team fights because they're gonna get either Black Hold or Chronoed, so they have to be there to fight.
Centaur. He would be the first one to go in, perhaps. Some Eidolons to scout things out. In comes a Chronosphere. That's just a resolution for now. Exorcism as well. And the double Eye of the Storm. But Razor, he's already dead. He's already dead. Silent just doing too much damage. Black Hole catches Silent, though. And the Exorcism goes through him. Not enough. He has still got his Satanic, and he's just healing back up. Down goes the Razor, down goes Void. Now Silent will probably drop. Yep, there he goes. Only through Scandal, but Scandal and the Treant Protector last one alive. That's gonna be only the Treant living and teleporting out. Roshan goes away of Empire, and they really needed this fight. That was just a Razor that was not tanky, basically. If that Razor lived for just maybe 5 seconds longer, the fight would have been so different.
Roshan has fallen to
It was so close.
Oh, bit of lag.
Io to save the Gyro as well. He was really getting him out, but it just died. And it was a dream fight for Io. Like, you can never let a team fight be like this. He's just standing behind using overcharge from this Gyro, taking 20% less damage. Gyro's hitting every second, getting lifesteal. Like, you're not gonna kill the Gyro unless you use all your abilities on him, which is pretty much what they did. But they had to pay for it by everyone dying. So it was not so good for them.
Not so good for him at all. They go on high ground. I mean, really, who's there to stop him? There's only a tree alive, so why not? They might not be with their full strength. Ooh, Godlike, heals. Wow. Stampede, heals.
Godlike, please. Why you not ult him? That was probably a kill if they communicated better right there, actually.
If the TPs were faster, then I don't know if they could have been faster or if the overgrowth would have been there. Either one of those situations would have been securing a kill on that, most likely.
He can't blink out of the deals anymore.
True.
Because he deals damage now. And then he just overgrowth, and overgrowth he's still 15, so it's almost 4 seconds. There's definitely enough time. And Void also has Aga, so it's not wasting ult on one. So they could definitely kill him there.
Yeah.
Godlike. A little bit out of position.
Godlike drops the gem again. But they already had their own, I guess. Always want to
Probably
fly.
not the
Now
time
it's 2.
to go
He
around
makes a
the warding,
face.
I think. Yeah, it's a little risky play by him.
Yeah. Can they go
really
high
need
ground
him in
again, you
team
think?
fights.
Is this like them?
Yeah, they're just gonna go. Like Trinity is a big deal in team fights. If he overgrows a BKB gyro and he can't hit for 4 seconds, that's a big deal. So,
Well,
oh
let's see.
yeah, the Midnight Pulse on Centaur. Look at it. It takes like 300 damage, 300 damage.
This is insane, actually. Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower
It does
has
so much
fallen.
damage to him. The blue dragon coming
Oh
from
my
the
God.
side, trying to
He
go for
lost all
force.
his health.
Well, it's worth it. He's creating a distraction while Resolution works on the ranged Rex on the bottom lane. And he probably will be able to take it down as well. NVMI are looking for that perfect initiation
Radiant structures
for
are
the
fortified.
slight mispositioning from Empire when the Chronosphere hits enough people. They're actually going to go for silence. BKB is turned on. Is it going to be enough? The Refresher and Axe coming out from Illidan. That's going to be... yeah, that's going to be everybody dead by the looks of things. Phobos already has a double kill. Resolution eats the cheese. Gonna allow the big dragon to run. Mag is not gonna be so lucky though. He doesn't have a stampede. Will end up going down and just a big blue dragon flying away. He has the Aegis. Like he was the one that was allowed to die maybe once. But this time there was nobody to burst down the gyrocopter. Or rather the Razor, I guess. So they actually made it work for them.
They lost the entire fight because Garrett picked BKB. So basically what you do, you ult the gyro and you just wisp ult him out.
Yes.
Gyro picked BKB, so he couldn't tether him.
Dire's middle
Oh.
tower
So he was
is
stuck
under
there
attack.
and just died. So that was
I didn't even think
big
about that.
misplay by Gyro.
That's
who
gigantic.
just lost the
Middle
team
tower
fight,
has
and
fallen.
you know that could almost cost him the game. I guess he didn't trust his wisp to save him.
No, forcing out the buyback here. Gyro ends up buying back. Now, if Empire comes only slightly out of position, that could cost them a lane of racks, if not more. But it really
have
depends how
people-
far they want to commit. Dual Scepter up in the air. This could be trouble. Phobos gets it. Oh! Nobody in the Chronosphere and relocate out anyway. That's gonna be. Yeah, we'll relocate there. But
Centaur
it's
ult,
fine.
here comes the chase.
There's the Centaur ult, looking for a target. Phobos. Io will actually end up being relocated back towards his fountain. We
Go
still have the
back,
Treant
please.
standing there. He's
Just
just
TP.
yeah, he's TPing out right now, just hiding. While the rest of NVMI is still running. Mag is able to blink, but I don't think he can catch anybody, and he doesn't think so either. Does some damage to himself.
The Void wanted to get 2 people in the ult and ended up getting 0. It would not have mattered anyway, because whoever got focus would have gotten Wisp ult, so it looked really
Yeah.
bad, but it wouldn't have mattered anyway.
Okay.
So, and Void ult is solo cooldown, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's just right now it's just like a minute, so it's fine. It's already up again.
Yeah, they have
So-
the black hole,
Black hole.
and it's going Agal Enigma. It's probably a good choice. Like if he gets 3 people, and there's nothing that can stop him. Well, it's a lot of damage.
We saw that Midnight Pulse already doing so much work against the tanky Centaur. I mean, he's sitting on 4k health.
If he would somehow get Midnight Pulse and then ult and get the second minimum support because they stack
That
the
would.
damage, like, per second he probably did like 600-700 damage from the
Mhm.
Centaur.
That would be so insane.
Yeah, and obviously it scales down a bit because it's based on their max HP. Oh, so it doesn't.
Based on their
Okay,
max.
no. Yeah, it's just their max. I'm confusing with Zeus because Zeus is their current HP, I think. Yeah.
Well, it's time to see what MVMI has got in store. They have still 2 tier 2 towers standing, so I guess that's what they are aiming for here. Roshan is not up yet for a little while. And they are aware of that. No, the ultis are up for both sides, but this is the first time that NVMI, with everybody alive on the enemy team, is actually going for charge.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
How do you estimate their chances?
Oh, it's very even right
Dire's
now.
bottom tower
It's
has
usually
fallen.
just at this point when it's so even. It so often just comes down to the better initiation. Whoever gets the initiation, they usually win. Or good initiation, that is.
Stampede, in comes Mag, goes for Illidan, already bursted down, and he actually indeed blows up. He buys back though. We'll try to be back here very soon. Little looking for the black hole, finds it up on 2 only. I think he thought that he was gonna get resolution in there as well, but unfortunately not enough. Still, the Sioux supports end up dying. Dragon Tail coming out. Enigma will end up falling as Scandal and Goblag just try to run. Hoofstomp for Mag, just a blind one trying to find the right target.
A manly centaur.
Very manly centaur walks right into the... Well, right into the Razor was still there. Still has his refresher up as well. And in 6 seconds, he's got his double ultimate up. Do you think they'll go in with 4? They have got the Void coming in again as well. He bought back as well.
If Razor or Void dies now, it's really bad. Because they're not going to have Black Hole as well. So this is a risky play. If they kill Centaur there,
yeah,
he survived with 90 HP and he didn't have buyback. So that's super unfortunate. They should not go for this. It's way too risky, I think.
But power damage? No, they're not.
Well, they have refresher. Well, no, it's too risky. They don't have DP ult.
Okay, so that was a 3-for-2 exchange basically. 2 buybacks coming out. Both of them from NVMI. I guess that's a fight, I mean, going the way of Empire, right? Even though they do end up losing both of their tier 2s. One denied.
Yeah, I think they're pretty happy with that. If they just kill Void or Razor now, it's gonna be really bad for them. They really need the Voids and Razor to fight right now. They need everyone.
Of course, that fight, Illidan was just blown up straight away. And that's something that he has to be, well, aware that will probably happen more often. You think that's just positioning, or is that just more tanky items, or both? Maybe get a heart or something.
Yeah, it's still a nice option, I guess, but I'm not sure if it's gonna help. And now Roche spawns. Pretty scary for both teams here. It's probably easier for NVMI to fight here because they got Chrono and Black Hole. But Black Hole is obviously on cooldown, so I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see now. This guy with mage has no item progression at all. He's just a sentry bitch, it seems. God, he's placing them everywhere.
He is placing them everywhere. But Goblag still has a gem, so it's like, hey, that's 100 gold. Buy 100 gold.
Well, they see when the sentries die, they know, they're there. Alright, good to know.
That's actually, yeah, I like that actually. Would you, as like next level mind games, would you keep the sentry wards up?
Yeah, you could, but they just saw them bottom anyway, so.
Oh, Mag going for Illidan. Illidan, not a chance, Illidan. He's dead.
Oh, buyback. 2 minutes.
He's dead for 2 minutes. Yeah, and the wave was pushed out, so they can take a tower straight off the back of his. No more tier 3 towers standing. A silent. I mean, he might as well go. Fortification comes out. He does get relocated back. And they're chasing down Mag. I'm not sure how much longer they want to continue chasing him, especially not with that missile still going as well. But that was so fast.
Oh.
Like...
Yeah, this Razor is not tanky at all. Well, he is tanky, but the enemy has such high damage.
Well, let's see. Dragon Tail coming out. Scandal still gonna be okay for now anyways. Getting chased down. Still getting slowed from the Sheevas from Mag. Mag is just looking for a target. Running through the enemy's base. Going for... Oh, wow. Phobos. Slightly trigger happy there on his BKB. As in the meantime, Dragons. Dragon takes down the ranged rack. In comes a Chronosphere. Up on Silent. Can they take him down? In comes maybe an eye over the relocate. No. Hoofstomp though. Up on 3. Gyrocopter is buying back. BKB turned on. There comes the Black Hole. Resolution and Solo. Both stuck in there. Overgrowth as well. And both of them end up going down. Mag trying to run away. Got silenced up. Phobos chasing him. Gets a bash. Do they have enough damage? So much is needed to take him down if you don't have that midnight pulse on the floor.
The damage.
Where is that? There it is, but it's yeah, it's too late by now. I mean, I'm pretty impressed that they kept hold on to the ranged racks on the middle.
Yeah, they have no towers.
Illusions.
All the illusions.
Illusions, get it.
Oh god.
Okay.
Well, I don't think. I mean, at this point, ranged racks doesn't do that much. But I'm pretty sure they're pretty happy about that. They won a fight 4-on-5.
They did. But it was a bit of a weird fight though. Like, it was very messy from Empire's side. They went in on all sides basically. And I think they felt like at that point they won the game. It just seemed a bit sloppy and not organized.
And it happened again that he ulted the gyro. And even though he's so farmed, he just dies. But this time he trusted the voice and didn't BKB. However, Wisp mistimed it,
fallen to
So he
the
got stuck in the chrono and didn't keep him out.
Yeah.
So what is he supposed to do? Well, the answer is Aegis.
Answer is
Don't trust
Aegis.
anyone. So
Just only trust
with
yourself.
Aegis.
What did he do
Don't
with
trust
his
yourself.
money? He has something on the courier, right? Because I saw him buying stuff. He has. Oh yeah, he bought a new BKB.
Is that a new one? It says 4 for me.
Well, in the courier there's another one with 4. So. Oh, actually, he no longer has a BKB. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, it's got Aegis.
Yes.
Really sad not to see Abyssal on him.
Can't have it all.
He's
Only
at
have
10
6
strength from it.
slots. Which one would you replace for an Abyssal?
Aegis. Or Suicide. Go Abyssal.
Would you put the Aegis then on someone else?
Well, the way they're losing their 5 stars now is that Gyro just dies from the Void ult, so they just it's probably just the safest
Yeah.
to do what they're doing right now.
Wow, more control coming out. Resolution, going for a Scythe of Ice.
Yeah, Resolution does not have any damage item really.
No.
I mean, Shadowblade is a little, Assault is a little, but I guess he trusts his Gyro to shut the damage. As long as he doesn't die, he will, so. And that black hole did a lot of work last fight.
He did.
That Aghanim's, it did so much damage, and it goes through BKB as well. I think. I'm pretty sure it does.
Yeah, I think it does. It's
Yeah, it does.
it's a bit scary that it's all coming. Like, there's a lot of pressure on this Enigma, I think, because of all the tanky targets being so tanky. They require either on Empire to be sloppy, or on having the whole wombo combo thing come together really to work for them. And if they don't have that, the game is going to be over real soon, I think. It just all comes down to that one fight that you can't lose. And if you do win a fight, you should still have time to maybe take something off the back of it. For the moment, though, Empire is the one that feels ahead. Empire is the one that, well, I was going to say that is ahead, and they are actually slightly ahead. But the difference in net worth is minimal. It's sitting at about the 0 line. Experience graph also barely
Pretty
nothing
sick.
because, well, if we look at the levels, we have got 5 level 25, so the experience graph doesn't really matter. I mean, if this game goes on long enough, you'll have an experience graph that sits at 0 because everybody will be level 25.
Yeah, but it's pretty easy for NVMI to fight now, I think, because Void just has to ult 1, preferably the Gyro. Maybe not in this team because he's got Aegis, but he just ults 1, kill him, and then after the chrono, and then when it stays back, let Empire initiate and you just jump in. Black hole 2 people, it's fine. And then you just fight and kill him, hopefully.
Well, it's gonna happen on this bottom lane by the looks of things. The only lane that still has both of their wrecks standing.
And Empire's probably gonna play as safe as he can, wait for lanes to push out. They don't want to force anything.
Double damage.
And that would mean mostly for the top lane. The Resolution is already making his way over. I would expect someone with maybe boosted travel to move over and actually take the farm on top lane and push the wave out, but... Oh well, the Dragon Knight's fine too. And he is actually not pushing the wave out, he's just checking the shop.
Just gonna wait for someone to take this farm. And you're just gonna jump with Wisp. And if NVMI is next level, they'll bait it. Which is probably not possible because Mid is gonna push in and then Empire's gonna sniff it out.
But you're so waiting for someone to show up. But look at how careful NVMI is. I mean, they're just sitting in their base. They know that something is fishy here. They know that Empire will want to try to make things happen. And at this point, I mean, NVMI is not getting any extra farm. Apart from the one that comes in the lane, and that's not even 100% anymore because you can only get half the gold for those range creeps. But they're just getting starved to death right here.
Yeah. But right now, farm is not gonna make any difference. I mean, the only one that could use some farm is Racer. Be a little bit more tanky. But it just all comes out to the team fights now and how you use your spells and abilities. I don't think at a heart on Racer is gonna change that much, really, right now.
Let's see. Just some harassment. Whoa. Okay.
Okay. Well, it is a 4-second, so...
Yeah.
But... okay.
Is this a point where you say as Empire now you go in, or is the cooldown on the BKB too low for that?
I don't think they're gonna go in based on BKB being down. It's not gonna change much. There's no one that can really stop Void anyway when he just chronos. Oh, there we go.
Oh, he actually catches Silent on the edge there. But the relocate out, instantly done. And in comes Mag. Whoa, didn't he not get the memo that his carry got out safe? Ilden standing there with his BKB on and both of his Eye of the Storms. Oh, his Butterfly just gets melted down. That Static Link lasted for a very long time. Io ends up going down as well because he got relocated back, looking for more targets. It's still Mag standing in the Midnight Pulse. Hoof Stomp, not gonna happen for the moment. He tries to run and he ends up dying. Too much Midnight Pulse. Gem on the deck, nobody cares. In the meantime, though, in the middle lane, it is Silent trying to go for these melee racks, but Goblak is trying to fight it. He has still got his Overgrowth, but he's not able to cast it. He has to back up. Silent is not going to be able to get the racks, so he will lose his Aegis and probably his life after that because there's still Black Hole available. And maybe he can get Resolution. Yes, he can. He can get them both. And the Overgrowth, slightly overlapping. Who cares? Everybody dead. Team wipe. They got their racks on the top lane, though. But everybody dead. Nobody of NVMI died. Nobody.
Yeah.
Analyze
the center
that
brought
fight.
Back even.
Yes.
Yeah, the center brought back. Okay. For one Rex, they were trying to go risky Red Dodo. It's not a good idea.
It is not a good idea. Do you feel like getting a Rex in return is worth it there, or is this was this just completely misplay by Empire? Because I mean the initiation bottom lane, it was good. I mean the Chronosphere caught Silent got teleported out. Everything seemed fine up until the point where Mag jumped in.
Yeah, well, at this point these racks doesn't matter much, really. Like if they lose a team fight now, they can just go Throne, so easy.
Oh,
This refresher on Racer.
Can they take down Mag?
Nice.
Stampede, he
Nice.
already used it. In comes Io, and boom! Solo with the plays. Gets Mag out of the Chronosphere. All the BKBs activated. Ilden actually still had a new BKB. That's why he was able to last so long in the previous fight. And his BKB now on cooldown for quite a while. Io getting hexed up. No Malefice. Overgrowth is still there though. Just harassment coming out left and right. Nobody really willing to fully commit. Just trying to force them back and hope that the enemy team makes a mistake. But all of a sudden, instead of fighting at the melee Rex on the Radiant side, we're fighting at the Dire side. But they back off. NVMI runs home.
It was very important that Wisp saved that centaur. Otherwise, they would have lost the game right there, I think. And he has his dagger, so if you ult and try to save from someone from the Void Chrono and you mistime it, you're gonna get caught in the Void Chrono. So what he does is he just blinks to a spot where he can't get caught by the Void Chrono. So he just blinked down and got an easy save, which might not seem big, but it does help a lot, and it definitely saved him there.
Well, it's back to square one for what it feels like, anyways. Waiting for the Roshan to be up again, which is going to be up in about 3 minutes. And then hoping for, you know, for the Roshan. What's that? Oh, it's top lane. My bad. This time Mag actually does not have an IO to save his life by the looks of things. The mechanism comes out from Mag, the bashes interrupt the TP, and that's going to be a kill.
This might be game now, actually, because
He's dead for 2 minutes.
they're gonna push mid. They're gonna have a Nick Molt for this fight. They're gonna have Void Ult, and Gyro doesn't have buyback. So if Gyro dies in the Void Ult, it's game over now. They're gonna have to fight it 4 on 5, and yeah, this is gonna be the fight. Going in mid slowly.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go Rat Dota. It's not gonna do anything. What?
Well.
Like backing?
They're afraid.
Oh, this is a pussy move. A pussy move. Please.
Well, they're afraid of the rat.
It should be.
No,
Oh,
that's
so
not-
close! Goblak, please! Scandal! Please, under you.
Must not reveal position, Solo. Must not reveal position. It means that he can take anybody back to where he is right now, whenever he wants. Which is quite scary.
You have Racer ult and Deep ult, I guess. You should just have gone mid there. It's... Maybe they feel scared, but it's probably the right move. But they had everything.
They did.
I don't know.
Hey, you
Maybe-
remember when
oh.
at 30 minutes, I asked, like, if this game goes on for another 30 minutes, who would you put in favor? That's already 40 minutes ago.
Yeah,
It's
well,
very
it's definitely NVMI. I mean, this Void late game
Yeah, he is getting scarier at the moment. And he is not even done yet. I mean, he is still not as farmed as I think he could be in terms of, you know, done with farming, game's over. Kinda. Still doesn't even have his Mjolnir.
Mjolnir does a lot. That extra attack speed. And yeah, at this point he can just solo kill anyone. Except, well, I mean, they're pretty tanky. Centaur, 33 armor, and like 4k health. DK has like 42 armor. Alright, they're pretty tanky.
They are pretty. They need that Midnight Pulse. I really think that this Enigma pick is amazing. And that Midnight Pulse is just the solution to deal with these over tanky heroes.
Going refresher.
Oh, they're gonna go in. Stampede, Hoof Stomp, BKBs though. Mag might be in some trouble here. Looking for bashes for Phobos. Can't get it done. Mag is gonna be able to run away from this cooldown just upon Godblack. Doesn't really mean that much. Chronosphere up on Mad Black Hole. Catches Resolution. And no, there's no damage coming off the back of it. Silent doing what he can, but nobody is actually ending up dead yet. Refresher is used by Illidan as well. The BKBs are now down. Mag still, the first one that came in, is still going to be the second one dead, because in that fight also always want to fly and end up going down. And it is Empire that is running from this fight right now, and it looks like they're going to be needing to maybe at least give up their tier 3 tower, and perhaps even more if NVMI is not afraid to go high ground. They are dealing with a push in for the top lane, but I don't think they mind all that much at this point.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, and that might be game. We'll see.
At least the range racks, or is it?
When this boy has ult, that's a kill. 10 seconds. Solo is baiting them.
Dire's middle barracks.
Oh, come on!
Nope.
Alright.
Nope. They got the Rex. They got what they came for, and they back off to defend our tier 4s. They do not go for Roshan, are they? Because they kind of should. I mean, 50 seconds
Radiant's
until
middle
Mag is
tower
back up
is under
again.
attack.
Yeah, they're gonna go Rosh.
Nice reaction on those BKBs, though.
Yeah. Well, you hear the Centaur ult.
Haste.
As soon as you hear it, you should just speak BKB.
A reaction time.
The reaction.
Yeah, it was. Don't mock me. It was a good reaction. I mean, that reaction basically made the fight go the way of NVMI. If they got stunned up there, that would have been a really good initiation for Empire to actually start taking them down.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
And
What's Razor gonna buy? He's sitting on 8,300 gold.
he should buy something instead of this drums. Because in this moment, he's like, there's so much going on, like, team shit, like he's...
He could get a heart instead of his drums.
Radiant's
You could just
bottom
calm down for a
barracks are
moment.
under attack. Radiant
Just buy
structures
something.
are fortified.
I mean, just something like satanic would be fine as well, just anything. Butterfly.
He bought something. He bought something for 1k gold. It's a recipe
heart.
for a heart. Nice. Stampede used. Want to try and take down DK Phobos, who got silenced up actually, and this silence lasts for a long time, unless you turn on your BKB. Takes a lot of damage, but turns around for resolution, jumps forward, gets a chrono on 2. Always want to fly one of them, and the Dragon Tail preventing him from taking it down. Doesn't matter though, Treant there still with a kill, and always want to fly. DK Phobos getting stunned up and killed off. Silent, or rather Scandal, on the back with his exorcism, trying to do what he can. Treant ends up going down, but Scandal is the one to end up running away. It's a buyback for the Faceless Void. And it's a basically 2-for-1 exchange, which definitely favors Empire because they only lost their support Skyrath.
Yeah, there's some mistakes by NVMI there because when Razor Teep is back home, Empire sees that and they just go fight. And when that Razor Teep is home, you should be, you know, in your jungle, so you can just scout Rosh. At least say so they don't at least go Rosh, but they were in their ancients or something like that.
Yep.
It's way too aggressive positioning, and it forced Void buyback now, and that's not good.
Invis rune for the Razor. He has got his heart. Maybe he's desperate to show it to Empire. He's also picked up Boots of Travel, and he still sits on 3k gold. So he's pretty rich. Has got a buyback, of course, as well. Boots of Travel also for the Enigma. Scannel having Boots of Travel, and seemingly going for a Refresher. In the meantime, this is happening constantly. And this time they actually got the range racks, because last time they forced out a fortification. Lil, careful there. Yeah, okay. But because of that top lane never being completely pushed out, that leaves just the racks open.
And they're just gonna keep doing this, and that's why when they had the chance middle, they should probably just have gone for it, because I mean, we'll just get redded now. You just have to go for it eventually. And they had a good chance in the middle, but they chickened out, and now it just gets harder and harder. Now they're gonna have Aegis and Cheese and one more Rax down. Everyone's gonna get buybacks now.
Yep. And Empire only needs one fight to end it all. Oh, Chrono whiffed by Phobos. Still is gonna zone out. Always wanna fly. Making him the target. Phobos still going in. In comes a black hole. There we go. Up on all three right here. Silent resolution. There is still a cheese somewhere out there. The Aegis still gets lost. Cheese is on the floor. Doesn't matter. Mag gets relocated out. Resolution though left to his devices. Will be alone and dead in the, well, almost in the Roche pit anyway. Who got the cheese? Does Mag get the cheese? Did someone sell the cheese? Did someone destroy the cheese? I think someone ended up destroying the cheese.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
I like to eat cheese.
Nobody likes cheese.
Dire's
Actually,
middle
that's not
tower
true. Mag
is
actually
under
went
attack.
for the mid lane, but it's gonna be it's gonna be an attempt to end it for NVMI. That one fight was all they needed.
Dire's middle tower has
And I
fallen.
think this is game because there's no buyback sounds coming out, and just the throne is needed. There's no fortification for like 7
base
seconds.
Jesus Christ!
There's a base race. There is a base race, but it looks like Empire is the one that is ahead. Yeah, I was gonna say that they are never gonna do that.
Wow.
That's game.
Use Midnight Pulse and Black Hole Aghanims on the 3 cores, and they just dropped like flies. Jesus, that damage.
Enigma, definitely solid pick. Like any
Yeah,
other jungle pick would
like-
have not got this game for them. Any other pick.
Yeah, and I think Empire is pretty mad because there was one point during mid game it felt like they were in such control, and they just lost it because, you know, like these small things, they went 4 bottom and then just died all of them. But they didn't need to do that. It just gives these chances for NVMI to come back, and yeah, they're probably pretty mad now.
Well, that
Because-
means that. Sorry.
Yeah.
Because- yeah. Well, it means
And
that.
losing these StarLadders is really bad. Really
Yeah.
bad.
It is. It is tricky one for Goblack though. For Goblack's team rather, means that they move from to 5 games played, 3 wins, 2 losses. Empire now 4 games played, 1 win, 3 losses. So that's a problem for them. But NVMI, they're looking to keep their winning spree alive. They're going up against the number 1 of the StarLadder group standings right now, up against Team Tinker, and that will happen. Well, it actually would have happened 15 minutes ago if this game didn't last for this long, so probably not going to have a lot of downtime. We'll be back here in just a short while, so stick around, guys, and thank you for watching.
Wow, we were.